Please be seated. Good evening and welcome to the graduation ceremony for the class of 2025. My name is Finley Becker, and this year I have had the honor of serving as Vice President for the senior class. On behalf of the class of 2025, it is my honor to welcome all of you, faculty, distinguished guests, family, and friends, and thank you for joining us in the commemoration of all of our accomplishments of our high school career. Every one of you has touched our lives in your own unique way, and without you, we would not be who we are now. Thank you to our incredible principal, Dr. Nabinet, who has worked carefully and intentionally to truly know our class and prepare us for our next steps. Thank you to Mr. Adams, Mrs. Casey, and Mr. Cook at the main campus, and Mr. Mann and Mrs. Jordan at the freshman campus for your constant support and commitment to the class of 2025. I want to thank every teacher, coach, director, and counselor on behalf of the senior class for pushing us to achieve our goals and dreams no matter how big. A special thank you to our class sponsor, Ms. Blocker, for your hard work and dedication. I would also like to thank our counselors, Mr. Boggs, Mrs. Gennari, Ms. Reagan, Ms. Robinson, and Ms. Rowling, our college counselors, Mr. Aaron and Mrs. Ward, and our college secretary, Mrs. Tinney. Thank you for listening to every scheduling crisis and patiently leading us through applications and scholarships with kindness, honesty, and intention. To everyone who has supported us the past 18 years, thank you sincerely for your time and love invested, as it will take us further than we once believed. As this is our long-awaited graduation, I want to take a moment and reflect on every second along the way. As I look at you all, I'm filled with deep gratitude. I'm genuinely proud of each and every one of you for showing up on the hard days and pushing through to earn this well-earned blue cap and gown. As we walk across this stage, I hope you will be filled with profound appreciation. Not that every moment was perfect, but that we made countless memories and found some of our people, as I know I did. While this is our graduation, it is also our commencement, as we're starting one chapter, or closing one chapter and opening another. This moment is bittersweet, but I cannot wait to see what each and every one of you accomplish. May God bless you and keep you as we go on our next journey, and I hope that as with high school, you'll remember every experience holds value. May we never forget where we came from, but never stop looking where we are going next. Today is simply the end of the beginning. Once again, welcome, and thank you for joining us tonight as we honor the class of 2025. Please stand and recite the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Will you please remain standing for the singing of the national anthem?
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free, and the home of
Please be seated.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Allison Shih, and I've had the honor of serving as the Director of Graduation this year. Thank you all for being here. To the class of 2025, it's an honor to stand before you today on a day that felt so distant for so long. We prayed for its quick arrival, crossed days off our calendars, and now that it's finally here, I'm sorry it is, because it means leaving friends who inspire me and people who have changed my life and my fellow students' lives impermeably and forever. 13 years ago, we walked into the halls of Vestavia Hills with light-up shoes and sleeping mats. Since then, we've made memories that have united us. We worried whether our pins were being moved to yellow, or if we could scream "West is the best" or "East is the beast" louder. We raced across fields on May Day Playday. We launched businesses on Market Day. We braved snow apocalypse and questioned if we would ever get home. We danced in gyms, raced around bases, aced or survived spelling tests, and slowly, steadily grew. These memories are the echoes of our childhood, the years that quietly shaped us, preparing our hearts and hands for the weight of growing up. Then we made it to high school. Through football games, Rise, Paranoia, Toga Day, pep rallies, standardized tests, plumbing issues, our first ever class change, to the very last bell on May 7th, 2025. We lived 1,000 lives with some 1,000 others in these hallways. So it was never really just about classes or grades. It was about becoming who we are and beginning to imagine who we might be. We found our passions, learned our limits, and discovered our strengths. We demonstrated our values in the things we poured our hearts into, producing tangible results and lasting legacies in the process. We cheered each other on, picked each other up, and laughed through the small, fleeting moments that, looking back, meant everything. Whether you loved high school, loathed it, or somewhere in between, I encourage you to look back in gratitude. Because the truth is, none of us here today have done it alone. We were supported by those who loved us, believed in our futures, showed us empathy and kindness, or told us the truth even when it wasn't easy to hear. Today, we leave with friendships that feel more like family, with teachers who have taught us lessons applicable outside the classroom, and with a remarkable resilience forged in late nights, early mornings, and everything in between. So if I may, I want to leave you with one final lesson, not as your director of graduation, but simply as a friend. Practice makes progress. Not perfection, but progress. When we shift our perspective to progress, we show up again after failure, we grow in empathy towards others and ourselves, and we have the grace to celebrate how far we've come. Most importantly, we understand that growth is not a destination, but a journey. Today, we become more than just students of Vestavia Hills. We become citizens of a greater world. We become accountable, not just to ourselves, not just for our grades or accomplishments, but to the future and to each other, to all the possibilities of life. Practice your power, but define it wisely. And while our paths may now diverge, while we may no longer walk the same hallways, we'll still be there for each other, cheering from afar, in the unspoken understanding that no matter where life takes us, we started this journey together, and I count that as one of the greatest privileges. I am so deeply proud of each and every one of you, and cannot wait to see what you accomplish. Thank you, and go Rebels.
Hello, everyone. My name is Wynn Stoffergen, and this year I have had the honor and privilege of serving as the Director of Homecoming. Today I'm going to be reading an excerpt from the book, Oh, the Places You'll Go, by Dr. Seuss. Congratulations, today is your day. You're off to great places, you're off and away. You have brains in your head, you have feet in your shoes. You can steer yourself any direction you choose. You're on your own and you know what you know. And you are the guy who'll decide where to go. On and on you will hike, and I know you'll hike far, and face up to your problems, whatever they are. You'll get mixed up, of course, as you already know. You'll get mixed up with many strange birds as you go. So be sure when you step with great care and great tact, and remember that life's a great balancing act. Just never forget to be dexterous and deft, and never mix up your right foot with your left. And will you succeed? Yes, you will, indeed. 98.75% guaranteed. So be your name Bubaxum or Bixie or Bray or Mordecai Alley Van Allen O'Shea. You're off to great places. Today is your day. Your mountain is waiting, so get on your way. Thank you.
My name is Zachary Acuff, and I was this year's Senior Class Director of Spirit. The graduating class of 2025 greatly appreciates the support of the Vestavia community and the Board of Education. Representing these groups are several special platform guests. Please stand as your group is introduced, and please hold your applause until the end. Representing the Board of Education, we have Superintendent Dr. Todd Freeman and Assistant Superintendent Dr. Amy Rainey. We have the Central Office Director, Specialist, and the Chief Schools Finance Officer. We have the President of the Vestavia Hills Board of Education and board members. From school administration, we have the elementary principals, the middle school principals, and our alternative school principal. And assistant principals Laura Casey, Montarius Adams, and Walker Cook from Vestavia Hills High School main campus, and Amanda Jordan from the freshman campus. We have counselors and college counselors from Vestavia Hills High School, and we have the mayor of Vestavia Hills, Mayor Ashley Curry, along with the members of Vestavia Hills Council, and we have Mike Shaw from the Alabama House of Representatives. We thank you again for all your support and for being here tonight.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome again to the commencement exercises for Vestavia Hills class of 2025. I want to first say well done to the parents and family members for the sacrifice and commitment you have made for our graduates to arrive at this moment. To teachers, to counselors, to our support staff, administrative team, and board members, thank you for the invaluable investment you've made into the lives of our graduates. And my gratitude is extended to Mayor Curry, city council members, legislative leaders, and community partners for your unparalleled support of this distinguished graduating class. Class of 2025, you have built on the tradition of excellence for senior classes at Vestavia Hills High School, and you've left quite an impressive legacy. Tonight, I have the honor of sharing with your family and friends some of your many notable accomplishments from this year. So here we go. In philanthropy, 36 of your classmates earned the AP with We Service recognition from the College Board and collected more than 6,000 books for the Alabama Books for the Black Belt campaign. Youth leadership students accumulated more than 5,000 hours of service. 1,328 students participated in RISE and raised $216,870 for the O'Neill Comprehensive Cancer Center at UAB. In the arts, 110 of your classmates are graduating with the Arts Achievement Seal. 42 students were accepted into all-state music programs, 7 earned state visual arts awards, and several theater students were recognized for their talents at the state and national level, and the Rebelettes won the state and national titles. In athletics, 20 of our teams qualified for postseason play. 23 of your classmates will continue their athletic careers in college. 1 team finished in the Final Four. 5 teams finished as state runners-up, and 8 teams won state championships, which include cheerleading, boys bowling, boys and girls tennis, girls soccer, boys track, and boys golf. And to cap off an outstanding year, our JV cheerleading team was also crowned as national champions. In academics, 29 Vestavia Hills High School students participated in youth legislature, and as a group were recognized as the most outstanding delegation. 3 Rebel teams qualified for the state tournament and mock trial with a second place and fourth and state champion finish. The math team continued its dominance, repeating as state champions while winning additional out-of-state and international competitions. Speech and debate also kept its impressive streak alive by winning their 4th consecutive state championship. Vestavia Hills High School had additional individual state champions in the future business of the leaders of Alabama and personal finance competitions. 271 of the class of 25 will graduate with the advanced academic with honors endorsements on their diplomas. 87% of you plan to attend 4-year colleges. 7% are planning to attend 2-year colleges, and 6% will be entering the military, working full-time, or taking a gap year. 23% of our graduates will enroll in 65 different colleges and universities across 24 states and the District of Columbia. And those choosing to stay in Alabama will enroll in 23 different colleges and universities. This year, 23 of your classmates were named National Merit Finalists. By the way, that's the highest number of finalists from any individual high school in the state of Alabama this year. And 12 graduates were named as National Merit Commended Students. And finally, capping off an absolutely exceptional and record-setting year, 77% of this graduating class were offered scholarships that total more than a school record $46 million, and the amount accepted is more than $18 million. Wow. Parents, grandparents, and Jess, join me in celebrating. Seniors, congratulations on graduating from Vestavia Hills High School. I wish you all the best as you commence to this next wonderful season in your life. Go Rebels.
The end is near. Not in a conspiracy sense, of course, but we quite literally are at the end right now. In minutes, I will end this address, and we will be handed a piece of paper and walk off the end of this stage. Before today, we needed a 1, 13, or anything in between your journey with Vestavia Hills City Schools. Tonight, we will end a conversation with someone and never speak to them again. Tomorrow, some of us may end or cut off half of their Snapchat just because. And then in a year, some of us will forget the majority of the names of the people in our class. But while we may still have our differences, there is one fact that is certain. After tonight, all of us in blue will become alumni. So cherish these fleeting moments of still being a high school student, because in a few moments, that end is near. As the class president, I have a plethora of responsibilities. I go to athletic events, and I write a graduation speech. It's a pretty rigorous job, I'd say. Arguably, and I mean very arguably, writing the presidential speech in front of 4,000 people is the more important of the two. So, after having 283 days to write the speech, I found out it's very hard to write one of these things. For one, there's a lot of pressure, and now that I'm standing here, there's even more people apparently. Secondly, there's a lot of rules to it. For one, I can't use a topic that's recently used and used all the time, because that's just plain and simple boring. And then secondly, I cannot quote Post Malone or Pitbull this year. It's a bad look. So, after spending multiple nights scrolling in between Instagram Reels and pausing in between sets of Lifetime, I've conjured up the masterpiece that y'all are all soon to hear in a moment. So get ready. For most of us, Vestavia has been a place to thrive. We have been beyond blessed with the opportunity to have a great education, shout out teachers, and a great education career, or extracurricular career. Ooh, that's a hard word. But even more important than the opportunities to succeed was our exposure to failure. Napoleon Hill, author of the world-renowned Think and Grow Rich, claimed in his book, every adversity, every failure, every heartbreak carries with it the seed of an equal or greater benefit. Many of us, including myself, have faced a devastating defeat in our high school careers. For me, I was cut from the basketball team after my sophomore year. For others, we may have failed to reach National Honor Society standards, missed playoffs, lost a scholarship, failed an AP test, done poorly on the ACT, lost in the finals of Paranoia, shout out Fight Club, or been put in the friend zone. As we near the conclusion of high school, some of these defeats may be in the back of our minds as we cross this stage tonight. Some of us may be questioning ourselves and asking things such as, did I really accomplish anything? Was it all for nothing? Am I a failure? And to that, I say no. Failure is the greatest gift humans have ever been given because it's our incentive to live. Just think about how boring one's life would be if we could never lose. I mean, the age-old question of, could 100 humans defeat one gorilla in a brawl wouldn't be around? The USA couldn't claim itself as a two-time World War champ, and Joey Chestnut wouldn't be one of the greatest athletes of all time. Let's see y'all eat 83 hot dogs in 10 minutes. He's the GOAT. Simply, life would be stuck at gridlock if all we could do is win. Just an immovable object and unstoppable force clashing in together for eternity, with no ground ever to be given up. So the sooner we stop using our feel of failure to rupture our path to accomplishing our dreams and aspirations, the sooner we will realize that our success is only hidden behind one more door. My dad once told me that the best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago. What I learned from this was to never let the present discourage the future, because the best time to act is now. Always fight, never quit. Most battles are always won before the first punch is thrown, so we must search for the success hiding just around the corner, even if it takes walking the block a couple times to find it. Failure is just life's test to interview the masses and identify who is willing and unique enough to make the most out of what limited time we have on this rock that we call Earth. On the other hand, we can always look towards the things we have already accomplished to motivate us through failure. Thankfully, many of us are pretty successful. Whether you have a couple chords on tonight, state championship ring, a few $1,000s in the bank, or any other endeavor worthy of praise, we all have talent, we all have success. Furthermore, all of us will be entering a new terrain next year, whether that's college, a trade school, military, a gap year, or anything else. We'll be entering new places. In these new environments, we may feel scared, discouraged, or lost. So at the beginning of these journeys, it's important to look back on what we've already accomplished to give us confidence to enter the unknown. By using our past victories, we can motivate ourselves to keep taking steps forward and have faith in ourselves to come out victorious. So many of us in the class of 2025 have already succeeded in many aspects of our lives. We are all winners in some capacity. Don't be fearful of the nearing future, but rather be excited to exhibit your special abilities. Using uncertainty as a measure of your own strength that is powered from your wars, you have already won. Each battle should empower you to take steps past heartbreak, failure, or adversity. Never quit, always fight. Our past is stronger than the present, and it's up to us to wield the sword that is to defeat the beast that we call failure. With that being said, this speech is coming to an end. Class of 2025, it's been an honor and a privilege to face the ups and downs with y'all this past few years. We have been through so much together, and I wouldn't trade a moment of it because it built us and me into who we are today, and I'm so proud of where we are now. Parents, teachers, and faculty, we thank you for taking the time to develop us and deal with whatever curveballs we had to throw y'all over these past few years. We had one adventure of a year, and it's been a great run. Now, like all these SGA officer speeches seem to end, for the last time as your senior class president and as a Vestavia Hills High School student, but certainly not the last time, go Rebels. God bless.
Recipients of the Academic Achievement Award have earned their status by completing their high school curriculum with a 4.0 or higher grade point average. 241 students in the class of 2025 have earned this honor. As we hand out diplomas, we will acknowledge those who have received the Academic Achievement Award by saying academic achievement after their name is called. We will now award the diplomas. Ladies and gentlemen, please remain silent and hold your applause as the graduates receive their diplomas. These students have worked very hard for this moment, and we want to make sure their names are heard clearly by all as they cross the stage tonight. Thank you. Avery McKay Aaron Brush. Kayla Nashay Abdullah. Courtney Nicole Abdullah. Tashvin Mohammed Abdullah, Academic Achievement. Holland Elise Abernathy, Academic Achievement. Zachary Hollings Acuff. Ann Harper Adams, Academic Achievement. Ryan Jefferson Adams, Academic Achievement. Matthew Beckham Alexander. Rayan Nasser Alabani. Victor Prescott Altamirano, academic achievement. Addison Lee Armstrong. Juhi Jit Aurora, academic achievement. Bennett Parker Ashley. Alana Athianides, academic achievement. Andrew Inhan Al. Ella Marie Ayers, academic achievement. Ari Samson Azrad. Gianna Isabella Cecilia Badami. Anna Kate Bailey, academic achievement. Edward Yates Bannon. Christian James Banta, academic achievement. Garrison Robert Barker, academic achievement. Adam Thomas Barksdale. Savannah Kate Baskier, academic achievement. Ruby Jane Itzel Bauman. Reuben Anthony Beam. Mary Peyton Beam. Finley Louise Becker, academic achievement. Reese Catherine Beckner. Reef Barton Bedford. Luke Robert Bedwell, academic achievement. Jacob Hamilton Bennett. John Brooks Bennett. James Kimbrough Bentley, academic achievement. Sriram Burr, academic achievement. James Wright Bishop, academic achievement. Noah Phillips Black. Julia Kate Bachnick, academic achievement. Meredith Jane Bachnick, academic achievement. Thaddeus Laxton Bariska, academic achievement. Emmeline Grace Bostic. Ridley Tate Box, academic achievement. Claire Elizabeth Boyd, academic achievement. Nathaniel Thomas Bradshaw. Elizabeth Joy Bragan, academic achievement. Brenna Noel Brasher. Carter James Brast. Paisley Josephine Brennan. Kevin Dalton Bridges. McKinley Grace Bridges. Ainsley Cross Brown. Barkley Hayes Brown. Samuel Carver Brown. Samuel Keith Brown. Grayson Michael Bruno. Noah James Bryant, academic achievement. Gavin Harold Booby. Hillary Claire Buchanan, academic achievement. Joshua Tyler Burgess, academic achievement. Samuel Christian Burris, academic achievement. Thomas Ethan Burris, academic achievement. William Henry Burris, academic achievement. Cade Michael Bustos. Richard Isaac Butler. Emily Elizabeth Burkett, academic achievement. Kara Clementine Cachopio, academic achievement. Danielle Ann Camp. Sarah Kate Campbell, academic achievement. Ashlyn Reese Captain. Isabel Michael Carroll, academic achievement. Emery Gordon Carver. Alexander James Cassimus, academic achievement. Daniel Heath Cather, academic achievement. Alexandru Chabano, academic achievement. Anthony Josue Chanchavac Vicente. Lauren Page Christian. Margaret Grace Christensen, academic achievement. Brody McLean Clay. Lydia Grace Clayton. Jones Mark Cleary. Christopher Tyrese Clopton. Ella Rose Cobb. Jack Christopher Cobb, academic achievement. Griffin Lewis Cohen, academic achievement. Brandon Marius Coleman. Luke Michael Coleman, academic achievement. Sayla Kathleen Coleman, academic achievement. Andrew Cross Collins, academic achievement. Claire Ann Collins. Emerson Lane Cook. Joy Cook. Rebecca Lee Cook. Kadar Xavier Costa. Daniel Anthony Covington. Ansley Taylor Cox, academic achievement. Ella Elizabeth Cox. Amelia K. Cox, academic achievement. Madeline Smith Crawford, academic achievement. Addison Thomas Creel, academic achievement. William Rutland Cross. William Harrison Crotwell. Grace Emerson Crowell, academic achievement. Madison Michelle Crowell. William Samuel Colhane. Sydney Grace Colwell, academic achievement. Benjamin Ian Kushmariu, academic achievement. Zane Austin Shashin. Meredith Reese Daniel. William Sloan Daniel. Camille Lee Davidson, academic achievement. Gresham Lee Davis. Jaden Michael Davis, academic achievement. Virginia Ann Davis, academic achievement. Sarah Marie Dawsey, academic achievement. Archer Nolan Denneberg. Anjo Ding, academic achievement. Axel Joseph Dieguez, academic achievement. Daniel Avery Dillon Jr., academic achievement. Michael Caleb Dillon. Tommy Ding, academic achievement. Lillian Elizabeth DeRusso, academic achievement. Berkeley Elizabeth Dobbins. Caroline Dong, academic achievement. Madeline Elizabeth Douglas. Leighton James Downey. Tyler Allen Dressback. Olivia Ann Duffy, academic achievement. Marcus Allen Dye. Cecilia Montez Early Smithson, academic achievement. Trace Emerson Early. Yusuf Muhammad El Shaib. Colton Michael Elkins. Mercer Gray Ellis. Elizabeth Pearl Ennis, academic achievement. Nolan Gunter Everett. Layden Margaret Falls, academic achievement. Emma Grace Fannin, academic achievement. Ali Hassan Fatala Sheikh, academic achievement. Mary Kate Faulkner. Ella Kate Fiesel. Kendall Marie Field, academic achievement. Blakely Catherine Ferguson, academic achievement. Gretchen Bryn Ferguson, academic achievement. James Holt Ferguson II. Mary Macy File. Grayson Bryant Fulmer. Brooklyn Danielle Franklin. Fisher Carson Freeman, academic achievement. Zane Johann Fritz. Nyla Claire Galloway. Cameron Pierre Gamble. Telma Garcia, academic achievement. Marlene Virginia Gardner, academic achievement. Ishan Garg, academic achievement. Ava Elizabeth Garrison, academic achievement. Mosley Bancroft Garrison, academic achievement. Jill Elizabeth Gaylord. Carson Micah Gentry. Rosemary Elizabeth Gill. Cameron Blair Ginn. Michael Allen Goddard. Alexis Gonzalez Garcia. Emma Taylor Gordon, academic achievement. Sarah Manning Gordon, academic achievement. Natalie Erin Gray. Carlin Olivia Gregory, academic achievement. Logan Granville Gregory, academic achievement. Levi James Grime, academic achievement. Chloe Renee Griffin. Tarver Grace Griffin, academic achievement. Virginia Neely Griffith, academic achievement. Mary Evelyn Grendel. Kevin Langston Guston. Catherine Hughes Guven, academic achievement. Robert Graham Gwaltney, academic achievement. Molly Greer Hagler. Isabella Sophia Holodwala. Daniel Blake Hamachek, Jr. Charles Benjamin Branson Hamrick. Haygood Forrest Hamrick, academic achievement. Mark Peter Hanna, academic achievement. William Spence Hanna, academic achievement. Mary Elizabeth Hanson, academic achievement. James David Harden, academic achievement. Owen Lawrence Harnett. Sophia O'Neill Harnett. Journey Elise Harrell, academic achievement. Landry Todd Harris. Maisie Lauriston Harris. Ruby K. Harris, academic achievement. Mackenzie George Harton. Cooper Mason Harwell. Connor Luke Hawkins. Logan James Hawley, academic achievement. Kennison Layton Hurd. Paul Hill Hurd. Monty Levon Hedgeman Jr. Caroline Lee Helms, academic achievement. Isabel Shea Henderson, academic achievement. Juliet Ann Henderson, academic achievement. Marshall Earl Henderson. Madeline Kate Hendon, academic achievement. Anderson Michael Hendrickson. Robert Theodore Henry Jr. Kenneth Reese Herbert. Kevin Yahir Hernandez Barajas. David Jacob Herr. Andrew James Hicks, academic achievement. Jesse Copeland Hicks, academic achievement. Riley Grace Henson, academic achievement. Ellie Ryan Hoare, academic achievement. Mary Phelps Holdifer, academic achievement. Patrick Kane Holyfield. Wilson Arthur Holt. Evelyn Elise Hopkins, academic achievement. Charlotte Elizabeth Hoddle. Duncan Patrick Haupt. Grant Philip Hoytink, academic achievement. Annie Yaya Hu, academic achievement. Grayson Brooks Hudgens. Macy Nolan Hudson. Anne Catherine Huffaker, academic achievement. Whitney Grace Huffnagel, academic achievement. Beatrice Hayes Huntley, academic achievement. Kathleen Bryan Hurst, academic achievement. William Henry Avitz Jackson, academic achievement. Annalise Babin Jacobus, academic achievement. Isabel Gray Jaquis, academic achievement. Connor Stephen Jenkins. Emma Elizabeth Johns. Carolyn Leslie Johnson, academic achievement. Hicks Thomas Johnson. Rachel Noel Johnson, academic achievement. Sydney Catherine Johnson, academic achievement. Sydney Jane Johnson, academic achievement. John Rushton Johnston. Davis Montgomery Johnstone. Allison Rose Jones. Colin McBride Jones. Deja Karan Jones. Drayton Alexander Jones, academic achievement. James Nathaniel Jones, academic achievement. Frank Josie Jordan IV, academic achievement. James Lamar Junkin, academic achievement. Chase Austin Kaiser, academic achievement. Philip Paul Kaiser. Ashlyn Nicole Kelly. Hannah Suzanne Kesterson. Q1 Nathan Kim, academic achievement. Smith Challen King. Anthony Jareth Klotvike. Louis Michael Theodore Colettis, academic achievement. Bailey Kate Kopecky. Charles Maxwell Cown, Jr., academic achievement. James Owen Cracky. Brannon Parker Laukowicz, academic achievement. James Wyatt Lackey. William Keith Langston. Griffin Walker Latham. Emma Kate Lawrence. William Tate Lazenby. Connor West Leahy. Zandria Ordette Arnett Legger. Raghu Lay, academic achievement. Robert Wesley Layton. Benjamin Connor Lavasser, academic achievement. Jamari Ahmad Lewis. Terrence Jinsey Lee, academic achievement. Timothy Lee, academic achievement. Jassy Lynn, academic achievement. Vivian Amy Lynn, academic achievement. Emmeline Jade Listy. Maximus Bruce Littleton. Parker Chunyi Liu, academic achievement. John David Livingston III. Hudson Owen Long, academic achievement. Mackenzie Abigail Long. Benjamin Jacob Lorino. Grady Helen Lowry, academic achievement. James Lee Lucas. Patrick John Lyons, Jr. Jordan Elizabeth Madsen, academic achievement. Caleb Xavier Mallory. Emma Maisie Mainers. Carson Neil Mann. Isabella Christine Marsh, academic achievement. Foster Stearns Marshall. Audrey Hazel Martin. Academic achievement. Piper Nicole. Joshua Donovan Milner. Sarah Kate Meisner. Molly Lassiter Mitchell, academic achievement. Addison Elizabeth Mizraini, academic achievement. Grayson Blake. Julia Meza Moctezuma. Monty Paulo. Campbell Collier Moore, academic achievement. Caroline McGinnis Moore, academic achievement. Isabel Barber Moore. Jackson Brooks Moore, academic. Daniel Gary Morin, Jr. Aiden Andrew Scott Morris. Carter Brian Morse. James Elton Moxley IV. Charlotte Bell Murphy, academic achievement. Priya Muthakumar. Jacob Andrew Myrick, academic achievement. Warda Name, academic achievement. Mary Kenyon Nall, academic achievement. Trinity Alnia Nash. Aaron Ty Wynn. Emery Lane Nichols. Anna Sophia Nix, academic achievement. Heidi Elaine Norris, academic achievement. Anna Marie Novellino, academic achievement. Ann Douglas Nunnally, academic achievement. Andrew Crow Obermiller. Claire Isabel Oglesby, academic achievement. Millicent Kathleen Ogletree. Caroline Lindsay O'Neill, academic achievement. Josephine Bailey O'Neill. Elizabeth Robin Oswald, academic achievement. Kenley McLean Outson, academic achievement. Rylan Elise Overstreet, academic achievement. Carmen Elise Owen. Charlotte Marie Owen. Avery Cecilia Owens. Landon Daniel Page. Rohan Jemmet Parek, academic achievement. Cole Michael Parker. Emerson Faye Passman, academic achievement. Param Jayesh Patel, academic achievement. Alexandra Marie Paddock, academic achievement. Lily Isabella Polk. Peyton Frederica Pearson. Elizabeth Cecilia Peters, academic achievement. Brady Douglas Petway, academic achievement. Ivan Ronaldo Phillips II. William David Phillips, academic achievement. John Holston Pickett, academic achievement. William Morgan Plaisance. Colby Taylor Poe. Kyle Stefan Poole, academic achievement. Brennan Scott Promer. Lila Noel Pulkett, academic achievement. Abigail May Putoff. Chase Galloway Rafferty. Meg McAllister Rafferty. Palmer Galloway Rafferty. Farhan Ishraq Rahman, academic achievement. Kanathal Ramaswamy, academic achievement. Angel Ramirez Vicente. Haley Ranhel. Khadijah Farouk Rakib, academic achievement. Emma Jane Rett. Julia Sharon Rhodes. Grant Nicholas Richards, academic achievement. Logan Andrew Richter. Addison Claire Ringer, academic achievement. Rafael Rivas Valencia, academic achievement. Manning Russell Roberts, academic achievement. Ellie Catherine Robichaux, academic achievement. Jacob Patrick Robinson. Kennedy Ashley Robinson. Sanaya Nicole Sky Robinson. Carter Allen Roby, academic achievement. Elizabeth Lacey Roner. Eli Daniel Rooks, academic achievement. Madeline Elizabeth Rooks, academic achievement. Ella Nicole DeCare Rupp. Jean Mateo Nicola Russo. Macy Grace Rutherford. Griffin Parker Sadler. Madeline Pate Saya. Lillian Kramer Sapp, academic achievement. Marco Alessandro Sarabia Santoro. Mitchell Christian Schaff. Ethan Adler Schmidt, academic achievement. Benjamin Ray Shaka, academic achievement. Aiden Barton Scott, academic achievement. James Owen Seal. Claire Cameron Seagroves. Riley Elizabeth Shadrick. Taylor Ray Shaw. Andrew Shang, academic achievement. Bailey Ellison Shepard. Gray Holland Scherer. Mackenzie Grace Shipman. Natalia Saham Shanara, academic achievement. Rachel Christine Simmons, academic achievement. Lauren Alyssa Simpson, academic achievement. Owen Bradley Simpson, academic achievement. Ishan Singh, academic achievement. Rajdeep Singh. Sophia Addison Sisk. Elizabeth Bryce Skipper. Bryn Ashley Smith. Gary Edward Smith III, academic achievement. Timothy Hollis Smith. Nicholas Paul Snow, academic achievement. Nathaniel Fort Gifford Snyder, academic achievement. Campbell Cargill Sparks, academic achievement. Tatum Kennedy Sparks, academic achievement. Evelyn Ruth Splawn, academic achievement. Claire Corey Spooner, academic achievement. Emily Chambers Spooner, academic achievement. Audrey Gina Sperling, academic achievement. Gregory Cole Stafford. Hannah Louise Stamper. Gray Bailey Stewart. Brian Robinson Stockard, Jr. Robert Wadsworth Stoddard, Jr., academic achievement. Wynn Addison Stoffergen, academic achievement. Robert Higdon Stone, Jr. Finn Parks Strickland. Catherine Wynn Struble, academic achievement. Jack Callahan Stubbs. Jacob Patterson Stuckey, academic achievement. Andrew Michael Sullivan, academic achievement. John Michael Sullivan, academic achievement. Parker Finley Wells Serber. Chloe Amelia Taylor, academic achievement. Morgan Ray Taylor, academic achievement. William Carson Taylor. Emily Grace Tector. Robert Thomas Teal, academic achievement. William Owen Tennyson. Caroline Willa Thames. Carter Wesley Thigpen. Sydney Grace Thorne. Caleb Davion Threep. Catherine Charles Till, academic achievement. Aiden Rocco Tillis. Addison Lee Tingle. Townsend Peyton Tenney. William Burgett Tunsmeyer, Jr. Brooks Benton Towery. James Talon Turner. Lane Marie Turner, academic achievement. Caroline Reese Tyndall, academic achievement. Aaron Hart Olchey, academic achievement. Ruby Zualdi Utz, academic achievement. Josie Elena Valenti. Christopher Gray Weiss, academic achievement. Hallie Addison Vickers. Dylan Raheem Visram. Nicholas Walter Volkov, academic achievement. Griffin Fox Waldrop. Mathis Alexander Waldvogel, academic achievement. Davis Cochran Wallace. Anne Rainey Walchak, academic achievement. Braden Andy Wong, academic achievement. Mingzhen Wong, academic achievement. Evan Robert Warner, academic achievement. Jacob Lyles Watson. Asher Robert Weaver. Chase O'Neill Webb. James Harold Webb III. Samuel Clark Weingarten. Caroline Grace Welling. Sarah Ann White, academic achievement. Madeline Olivia Hahn Whitener, academic achievement. Betsy Claire Whitson, academic achievement. Rachel Catherine Whittington, academic achievement. Madeline Virginia Wigley, academic achievement. Isabel Nadia Willie, academic achievement. Haley Elise Williams. Andrew Miguel Willingham, academic achievement. Carter Harrison Willis, academic achievement. Garrett Bender Wilson. Ava Scott Wyndham. Caitlin Rose Wintermantle, academic achievement. Ella Catherine Wisdom. Daniel Alexander Wolf, academic achievement. Gabrielle Christine Wood. Mayo Malone Woodward Jr., academic achievement. Elizabeth Clark Worrell, academic achievement. Kimmerling Adele Worthington. Ian Christopher Wyatt, academic achievement. Davis Miller Wiley. Allison Sun Shi, academic achievement. Elizabeth Mitchell Yother, academic achievement. Gabrielle Nicole Young. Natalie Marie Zabriskie, academic achievement. Brian Zhang, academic achievement. Jasmine Hongxuan John, academic achievement. Yuming Zhou, academic achievement.
Graduates, please stand. With Victor, I hereby certify that you have met the requirements to earn the Alabama High School Diploma for graduation. Please move your tassel from right to left. It is my honor to present to you the graduates of Vestavia Hills High School class of 2025. After singing of the alma mater, which will conclude this ceremony. Now, will you please stand for the singing of the Vestavia Hills High School alma mater?